Sorry, anybody that's in here, or sorry to anyone that's going to be watching this afterwards. What the heck? Guess I should have done this prior to going live. Yo, hey Plow. Can you guys hear me all right? Does that sound all right? Sean, what's up? Does it sound all right? Cool. Hey Plow in here quick. All right. All right. What was I doing? All right. Turn on. Sorry. I'm just turning on YouTube on my phone so I can see the comments better and whatnot. Wait for a few people to get in here. Sick. That's what she said. Sir Arlen, what's up? All right, we're good. We got 7 people in here already. That's pretty decent. Oh man, oh man. So you guys might not think I'm cool after I say this, but I'm going to see Weird Al Yankovic tonight. Can't believe it. Kelly, what's up? Dude, I'm kind of hyped about seeing Weird Al Yankovic tonight. Also, I'm glad that I'm not paying because at least in Richmond, for the time being, at the new amphitheater, you can just watch it from outside the fence. It's the greatest thing ever. Tiffany, you've seen him before. Every time I think about seeing Weird Al Yankovic, I think about what's the dude that smashes the watermelons? Gallagher. I just put those two together. I don't know why. All right, let me make the tripod. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, I think like Weird Al Yankovic and Gallagher should just go on a tour together. So, this is what we're building today. S&M MOD in flat black. Pretty sick. I love how the chain stays are lower so you can run, you know, big gear on this guy if you wanted to. So this is Chad, you're showing your age with Gallagher comment. Is Gallagher dead? I have no clue. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll throw up some stories of Weird Al on the shop Instagram today. But yeah, this is a cool, super budget-friendly build. Basically, this is just all mission parts with the exception he wanted to run a 28, 28.9. So we got new cranks, chain, and a sprocket. But what we did, and what we can do for anybody, is we just took apart a kink gap. Or a kink whip XL actually. So this way he's getting chromoly forks, chromoly bars, nice double wall wheels. He's getting all of the basic parts he needs for like $500, $400. And then he got the frame, cranks, and sprocket. So he's like about, I think it was $1,100 altogether, maybe less, for a whole complete build with chromoly forks and bars. It's kind of the cheapest way to go to get a bike built, is just take apart a complete bike and use all the parts off of it. D-Shop. We need yeah, dude, it's like, it makes the most sense. And then for any of the parts, can you see me? Does this look all right? And then for like the frame, the cranks, the sprocket, the stuff that we're not using on the new build, we give you credit for it. So, yep, can't see my head. All right, let me, yeah, the kink whip. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is the kink whip has like good parts on it. So yeah, we've been, I've kind of been doing this for a while. We probably do like 4 or 5 of these a year. Yeah, it's a great idea. So we have a Kink Whip XL frame for sale. I just listed it on the used section of the website today, even though it's brand new. So yeah, this build should go fairly quick because most of the stuff is pretty together already. I'm still putting the seat on so I can put it in the stand. But yeah, it even comes with the pivotal stealth seat and seat post. There we go. All right. It's gonna look good. All black everything. I'm not sure if he's in here yet or not, but it's going to Washington State. Kind of crazy. That's real far away from us. Doug. Get someone into a good bike at a great price. Dennis! Yeah, Dakota, like I don't know, it's a genius idea. Like I said, I've been doing it for a while. We really do it a lot on like standard, like 16 and 18-inch bikes that we build. We'll just take apart a kink curb, put all the parts on it. We need a couple brake bosses for the brakes. So yeah, the mission brakes are are great. Like if you need a nice brake on a budget, we always do the Mission brakes. I'm sure you've heard me before. Not a big fan of the Springfield brakes. Dude, Dakota, we got, I don't know if you can see it right there. Right there. A black on black 18-inch trail boss ready to go. But if you don't want the black on black, we can get whatever color they want. Did anybody watch the new dig video yet? Delicate came down a while ago and did a Chad Powers' top picks out of the museum, which was pretty cool. All right. This is my build. Sick. I'm glad you made it in. Yeah, I was just saying how sweet of a deal it is to like have a build like this. Came at me with a budget and we stuck to it. Sick. 41 built up an Army green ATF XL. Dude, we just got those ATF XLs and got green, and it's a really cool color. Did I bring my Chrome Goddess hoops? Ah, so you did finally come into the shop and see us, Dennis. So yeah, these are just like the kink, I guess you would call them Whip XL forks. Full chromoly, kink bold stem. Come on. All right. When he ordered this bike, I was about to start building it right away. And he said, no, hold on. You can build it on YouTube so I can watch. I don't need it in a certain amount of time. I was like, cool. I was like, we'll do it on Monday. And we actually have one tomorrow, too, tomorrow night. Customer came down from Frederick, Maryland, which is like 3.5-hour drive, and bought a Rixon and yeah, wants to come pick it up on Wednesday, so I'm going to build it tomorrow night. So we're doing 2 live videos this week. How sick. Aussie Hoops, Danny. Yo, Chad, I need to get a hold of you about a build. It's awesome having the match. Dude, Sean, you know, we're ready when you are. So yeah, these are like the Kink 9.25 bars. Kink grips, they're like, yeah, knockoffs. They feel pretty comfy, actually. Mission brake lever. These bars are full chromoly. Like, that Whip XL now, like, it's like $520. Like, you can't beat that price. So like I said, I gave him some credit back for like the frame cranks and something else, the sprocket. And yeah, it makes this bike really affordable. Sick. All right. So we need 3 levels of build kits. 1, 2, 3 cheap mid. I need a BMX bike show swap meet. Thanks for being awesome. We might be doing a bike swap, old school bike show here in the spring. Not sure yet. It's in the cloud of maybe working it out. All right. If I had 2 dozen roses, bam, bam. Going back to your question about like the 3 levels of build kits, it would be something I would love to do, but like product changes so much and goes in and out of stock that it would be really hard to keep up with it. Where's the president? What's up, Elijah? The president is at the skate park, where I should be. I got that song stuck in my head. If I had 2 dozen roses, would she change her mind? Does that sound like him? Am I so close to sounding like him that this is going to get copyrighted? Yo! Dustin! Thanks, brother. Was that to stop singing? kind of like. All right, going back to Sean. We don't talk about dance comp. I need a BMX bike. Mine could be next week. Dakota, yeah, I gotta build your wheels. The Coof ruined the local bike swap here. Dang, Doug, I'm sorry about that. Just got back from the store. It's hotter in my house than it is outside. I gotta turn on the AC. Yeah, dude, we got our AC is knocking on wood. Has been working good. Gonna bring the Gone up. Maybe sell or do some horse trading for sure. Yeah, Big D, bring it by. We'll do something for you. He's at the skate park shaking babies and kissing hands. Yeah. Life of a business owner. Hi, Chad. Brian, thanks, dude. What kind of car is that in your or truck is that in your screen, in your photo or whatever? Dude, Mike, yeah, chromoly from Profile is going to be very, very slim pickings, very little chrome stuff. Much appreciate you loving the shop. Tune in the video for sure. Do you have any British videos in the museum? No, dude, I don't. I do have some case magazines. I am missing a lot of early Ride UKs. But yeah, I don't think I have any British videos here. Thanks, Tanner. I have a bit of a Mandela effect. Ford effing Ranger. Saw the purple hubs you sent a few weeks ago. It looked great. Dude, thank you. Those purple profile wheels that we built with the chrome rims. I don't know if those are the wheels you're talking about, but yeah, those things broke the internet. I hope everybody now is singing in their head, if I had 2 dozen roses. Every rose has its thorn. God, what is Axl? Wait, no, who sings that? It's not Guns N' Roses. Who sings that song? But like, what has Axl Rose become? That's crazy. Have you seen any of his like latest performances, man? Who's that? Bret Michaels? Was that? Every rose has its thorn. Yeah, I don't know that song well enough. I like 90s country. Purple hubs. Dude, sick. I can't wait to see your progress on your new build, man. Poison. If I had a poison. Chad, do you have any old school hammer shin pads in the museum? If not, I got it. Dude, that'd be cool. I don't think I have any hammer shin pads actually. Should we not do bike builds and I should just do karaoke? That sounds like a terrible idea. Sounds like a real bad idea. Sick. Brakes are hooked up. Gore. TikTok. Dude, you have to tag me, and I don't know if I've seen it. Brian, we do have a cool rev core in the museum. All right. I don't know if many people know this, but I have an Alan Jackson tattoo and Joe Diffie tattoo. So I built a bike Friday. I feel like I can ride. Dude, frankly, that's sick. Nope. No, it's not a tramp stamp. Sorry, guys. Dude, not even joking, Dennis. I have an Alan Jackson tattoo. They both are on the very backs of both my knees. Too busy reading these comments about 90s country. Alan Jackson is so sick. Yeah, dude, I got a burger and a grape snow cone on the back of one knee, and the other knee I got Billy Bob Loves Charlene in green on a water tower. The more you know, right? Yeah, Dennis, how are you not checking out the back of my knees? I don't know what you're doing every time you come in here. You totally should be looking at the back of my knees all the time. Sick. Bottom brackets in. All right, so we did the rant. His request was he wanted 48 spline cranks. So yeah, we did the rant banging 48s. Sweet. Dennis, you can ask Danny, but Dwight Yoakam is like my country god, I guess. I love Dwight Yoakam. I tagged you in the messages on my bill and sent this. Awesome. I'll have to try and I'll have to see if I can find it and check it out. Maybe I saw it and just forgot. Sweet mid-90s red line stem from a bike shop off eBay. I'm too gonna strip it and polish it. Cool. I just went and saw Charlie Crockett a couple weeks ago. Talked Danny into coming, and Danny has actually been listening to him. So I don't know if I am if I converted Danny to country music yet, or he just likes a couple songs. But either way, he's been listening to Charlie Crockett, and that's cool. Huh. All right, Dennis, I'll have to check that out. anytime anybody comes and talks about rebuilding their old bike and wanting to ride it again, I always try to talk them out of it. So Brian, your DK is not gonna remember. It's not gonna ride as cool as you remember it. So if you're building it for nostalgic purposes, hang on your wall, maybe ride around the neighborhood here and there, like, cool. But if you actually plan to ride it, like, it's not gonna ride cool. Oh yeah, this looks good. Right? We need to get the president liking country music. Sick. All right. Oh, sick. Yeah, the Fit 22s are cool. Back wheel. Tires, everything's already on it. We did upgrade the chain because we went to a 28.9, so we had to get a longer chain, so we did the Odyssey chain on it. And then, yeah, this Mission wheel, like, is a pretty dialed wheel. Yeah, this bike is going to look cool. Her trick, your wife's trick is just falling over. I think that's Dennis's favorite trick too. Just falling over. I don't know if you want your wheel slammed or not. I'm gonna try and just kind of put it in the middle. Maybe that'll work. Dude, I got the sickest chain breaker the other day. It's like Park Tools' newest one, and like it's supposed to work on every single chain size. Doesn't matter if it's like a Shadow Supreme chain or like 12-speed fancy road bike chain. And so far, it's been pretty sick. It's got the little pistol grip, like, whoops. But this chain breaker is like $160. It's the most expensive chain breaker ever. I ride my... Elijah, you might just be different because I don't know, did you ever stop riding bikes or have you just always rode your cyclecraft? All right. I'm just reading the comments. I'm sorry. I'm catching up. Dennis, did you wreck out back? I don't think I knew that. Uh-oh. He wrecked in the parking lot. I got a video of Danny rolling up to the shop one day on his bike and turns. He turns and just goes straight up bars. All right. Sick. Ding, ding. Sick. All right. Brakes are dialed. I wonder if this is going to be the shortest live build yet. Or I guess I can keep doing karaoke. Way down yonder on a Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Dang, brakes are dialed. Woo, 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 woo. Should I even? I guess I'll put the pedals in the. Oh yeah, I guess we gotta guess how much it weighs. Never stopped riding bikes. I wasn't able to ride the cyclecraft for about 10 years, but now it's on like Donkey Kong. Sick. Yeah, dude, gyros can be pretty annoying time to time, but I did a installing gyro video not too long ago. Did I put the cranks on crooked? I think the cranks are on crooked. Guess I gotta pop this one off and yeah, there's a little while ago I did a installing a gyro video. Gave some good pointers. There were stories about people like dudes in the 80s, like Pistol Pete, riding with his crank arms not straight, so he had more of a first pedal to come out of the gate. That's crazy. Yeah, these are definitely on crooked. Actually, I'm going to take off the other side. Right? These are crooked, right? Can't believe I did that. That's crazy. Over here just singing 1,000 miles from nowhere. Time don't matter to me. I go and put these cranks on crooked. Who does that? Dennis, me and Danny are going to go see Weird Al Yankovic tonight. All right, that's definitely not crooked. All right, both. Anybody want to guess how much this weighs? All right. Cool. Straight now. And the front wheel. Do you have anything you want to sell? Sell me for it. Let me know. Elijah, I'll sell you the entire shop. The whole shop, if you want to buy the whole shop. I try to sell it to Dennis every time he comes in. $28.2. I'm going to be right around there with you too, Dustin. But we're done. Put it on the ground, make sure the bars are straight. Sick. Dude, all black bike. Can't go wrong with this. 29. All right, all right. What's up, long time no see? Wore my Powers Play shirt this weekend while I was going riding downhill. Dude, I've never rode downhill, but I've always wanted to. 28, 27.25, 29, 27.6. All right. Everybody's in the mid 27s. Cool. Yeah, this bike went together super easy. That was nice. Means somebody's going to have a solid bike. Put the seat down. Cool. 29.2, my guess is 28.5. 28.4. 26. Anthony, you're generous. Ooh, man. Oh. I think right around the 28.25. 28.25. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, I was wrong. All right. Bike looks good. Bike looks pretty good. For a super nice budget build, bike looks sick. Only 40 minutes too. 27.13. That's not bad. Definitely not bad. I think looks like everybody went over. Everybody went over this time. No, Anthony was the only one that didn't go over. Cool. Jay got it. Nah, Dennis, we play closest without going over. He went over. Yeah, not bad at all for a nice budget build. Right? Sometimes like an all black bike just looks so good. Sometimes I'll build a black wheel set and I'm like, oh, man, this is sick. I want to go to a place called Aspen. Dude, that's my favorite movie. Big Gobs, huh? Well, see you later. Dude, I love that movie so much. Dudes, all right. Thanks for hanging out. That went quick and easy. Let's Price is Right rules, right? Yeah, look at this thing. Just murdered out. That thing's sick. All right. I found this Trek on the side of the road the other night. All right, everybody. I'm off to see Weird Al Yankovic. Who would have ever thought that? Hung up the S&M, first S&M frame ever. Finally. All right, Elijah. Tanner. All right, dudesettes, everybody that chimed in. Anthony, who else? Somebody else sent me a super chat. Dude, much appreciated as always. Helps buys me and Danny lunch every day. But yeah, dudes. Later, Elijah. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I just listed all this used stuff right there on the used section of the website. That's it. Thanks everybody. This is the shortest bike build ever. Maybe I should stop talking and just build bikes. All right. Later.